football player loses his football, what might he put down his football?
So in some preliminary news here, Crunchyroll really doesn't want you messing with their new video player. Of course, they failed to realize maybe people wouldn't want to mod it if it wasn't so goddamn minuscule I need a microscope just to fucking see it. Worst part is, though, you can't skip the commercials anymore, even if you have ad block. I will not rest until I find who edited that.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Dr. Stone is an anime about a guy who rebuilt society from nothing, which makes no sense because if he could really build anything, why doesn't he just make a time machine and travel into the future past the point where he already rebuilt everything? Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not playing these fucking games today. We got a lot to get through. Like this next one here. What was it again? Show of hands. Who the fuck was around when this first came out? Good. That means you know. Which is why I've implemented a brand new feature in patch 1.2 of the show. If the title of an anime is a sentence, I'm not watching it! I will straight up take shows from outside of the top 12 and swap them with these. Because think about it like this. If you actually wanted people to watch your TV show, wouldn't you give it a catchy name? Something other than Danjon ni Dei o Motomeru no Machigateru
I'm not gay no more. I am...
Listen to me. Last time, I had a wife... Last time we had some altercations with Fairy Tail. I'll admit it, I was a bit hasty, but that's not happening again. Look at her. She's got that whole General Asdeath from a Comic a Kill thing going on. She couldn't possibly be a guy. So let's just get this over with, and then we're never gonna watch Fairy Tail ever again. Do you understand me? Come on. Come on. What? No, God damn. This is impressive. Not only am I facing off against two of the most fearsome Naruto clones in existence, but Attack on Titan has also joined the scene, along with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This feels like an assassination attempt, honestly. It's like one of those episodes of Spider-Man where all the bad guys gang up on him at once. Well, you guys have fun. Wait a minute. I sense something. A presence I have not felt since. These character designs. They're unnatural. Someone actually put time and effort into making them. But no, that's impossible. There's no way in hell this anime is a part of the Fate franchise. After the failings of Apocrypha, it was decided that none could resist the temptation of such power. No. Just calm down. They probably use the same animation studio. There's nothing to worry about. Yet.
そういうお前は誰なんだ?
私はライネス・エルメロイ・アーチゾルテ。第4次聖杯戦争の参加者にして君の恩師。ケイネス・エルメロイ・アーチボルトの義理の妹。
It is a part of the Fate franchise. So they know now. The Fate anime is so confusing, they don't even put Fate in the title anymore because they know no one would watch it. Well shit, there's only one thing to do now. Character designs of equal or greater strength must be summoned to counter them. Surely, the other popular anime this season will be able to combat this evil. Japan, we need to have a talk. All you have to do is make an anime that's wakfu, but it doesn't look like it was made for PBS, and you're good. Why are you wasting your time with shit like this? Fine. If you don't care, I don't care either. The gloves are off. Fire Force is the worst anime I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, I'll give them this. That was almost as visually unintelligible as the Flip Flappers opening. Now, for those of you who haven't seen Flip Flappers, you're probably wondering what the fuck you just saw. Don't worry, I've been studying those 1.5 seconds of animation for 3 years now. I've got your back. See, it's actually pretty simple. What happened there was a secret agent Lolly fell from the sky whilst propelling herself downward via laser beams being shot out of her ass, all while having a completely emotionless expression on her face. So let me just go ahead and play that for you one more time. Hey, at least the show looks good. It's stylized. The outro is nice. And, that's about it. Fruits Basket is the best anime this season. It's a reverse harem show. This needs to stop happening. I don't even have a segue, just go ahead and do the thing.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
Demon Slayer got impressively bad in episode 8 as they introduced the main antagonist, Michael Jackson. There is nothing good about this villain. If he was a real person, I would tackle him and beat his head in with a sledgehammer. He is so fucking boring. The main character probably could have defeated him within 2 milliseconds of his introduction with his insanely OP smelling powers that let him do anything and are never explained. Meanwhile, this guy is a fedora-wearing atheist that just so happens to be a demon. This entire show sounds stupid now, probably, to all of you who don't know what it is.
Hey, try not to suck!
In a weird turn of events, One Piece is actually too good now. It doesn't even look like One Piece anymore. It looks like a movie. They seriously need to stop animating the show with this much detail before it turns into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Speaking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the theme song is good in One Piece now. Something that hasn't happened for... Hold on. 6.5 years. Honestly, I don't even like most of it, just like that first part with the trumpets, but I'll take it either way. What I'm saying is that One Piece is actually trying right now, and while I have very mixed opinions on the current arc, I think I can finally recommend the show at least. If you are going to get into One Piece though, here's what you need to watch. The Thriller Bark Saga, then skip to Sabaody Archipelago, then skip to Marineford, then watch the plot summarization of Punk Hazard on YouTube, then come back to watch Dressrosa, which is, 118 episodes. Then at that point, you might as well watch Zoe, which is another season and a half. After that, skip Whole Cake Island. And then you're ready for Wano. Congratulations, you're officially a One Piece fan. Welcome to hell. Boy, howdy. Are you ready for a fucking rant? I saved the best one for last. Don't you worry one bit. There is some seriously backwards logic in this show. I hate this shit with a passion. Like, you have no idea, dude. You'll have the characters explain that something like slavery is perfectly fine, and then someone else challenge that guy to a duel because, oh, how dare you go against our customs, even though you just got finished explaining that there's nothing wrong with it. It's even very much hinted at that the guy challenging the main character is just trying to sabotage him, but then the king of the entire fucking country comes down, and he says, yeah, no, that's a terrible thing to do. I order you to fight him. Like, nigga, if you hate slavery so much, then make it illegal. You're the fucking king. But, if that wasn't bad enough, we have the issue of Raftalia getting introduced in episode 2. She's the raccoon girl that you've probably seen on the thumbnail of every single review of this series, and for good reason too. She makes a great optimistic companion in contrast to Naofumi's Vietnam War veteran attitude. That being said, her first episode in the show is so annoying and cliched that they completely had to change her personality by episode 3 to repair what damage was done by her presence alone. Unfortunately though, episode 3 is also when the premise of the show rears its ugly face and shows how incompetent it is. There's just no tension whatsoever in this series. At all. I dare you to name one fucking reason to keep watching after episode 3. The whole purpose of the heroes being in this world in the first place is to have them fight these waves of catastrophe. But by episode 3, half of them are done with, and they pose no threat whatsoever. Remember how they fought the first one just off screen with just some regular farmers and soldiers from the kingdom before the heroes even got to the universe? The second one takes up an entire episode, and it's still not a threat. In fact, the soldiers once again do half the work by just straight up bombing some of the demons. Hey, maybe you guys should, bring more than one pack of bombs next time. Then you've got the demons themselves, which are just your standard undead-looking type of monster. But then why do they have wasps with them? I feel like out of all mythology, there has never been an instance in which demons are accompanied by poorly CGI animated wasps. Look, in a video like this, I'm going to criticize these shows for things they haven't explained yet. It's inevitable. But I'm sorry, if you don't immediately address things that make no fucking sense, you're just wasting time and resources to essentially make filler that serves as the first fucking arc in your show. So yeah, I think it's no big surprise that I'm dropping this one. I just wish I could take Raptalia with me when I do. She deserves to be in a better anime. Like, Fruits Basket. Make Raptalia the main character of Fruits Basket.